Well, my name is Ruben, and Ruben Coy, and I had a procedure done by Mr. Sani, back procedure. It was back surgery. I don't know how. I guess I don't know if it's accumulation of with the work that I did or whatever, or if it was just I fell down one time and I didn't know, but I had a crack. My lumbar, I had a crack in it, uh, a fracture, and I just been working like that. I've been working like that for years. It been hurting, but then one day, this last August, it just got to the point where I couldn't do it no more. I got home from work, and every time I took a step, it looked like I wanted to cry. So much pain, and so I called my boss and I told him I had to have something done with it. So I came to see Dr. Sani, and uh, he told me, my back was really bad. We did, MRIs and stuff, and um, he said if you want to, we can go ahead and do the operation. Uh, and or I told him no, I have to do it now because I'm in so much pain. Uh, and he did it. October the 22nd. I went to the hospital and he did the procedure and you know the next day I was walking already and I wanted to walk. They didn't make me walk. I wanted to walk. I was already ready to. He did such a good job that I mean, right now they say that I'm way ahead of other people that have that same procedure. Even I went to a wound doctor for my cut, and they said that was healing so fast they couldn't believe it. Um, so I thank Mr. Sani for what he did. Uh, I would recommend him to anybody. I mean, anybody that needs the procedure done. I hope nobody ever needs a procedure done, but if you need it, Dr. Sani's the man to go to. He did a great job, and I live in an apartment right now, so I live on the second floor, and I go up 20 steps, 20 steps to get up to the top floor, to the second floor, and I have no problem doing it. Even the day that I got out of therapy, it was like 2 weeks after the operation. I had no problem getting up there. He I don't know if God is guiding his hands or what, but he did a great job. He did a great job, and I'm really thankful for it. Yeah, I've been working since I was 14 years old in a slaughterhouse, and there was a lot of heavy lifting. Um, Maybe that contributed to it. Working for so long, or even sometimes you fall down, just slippery in there and stuff, and you fall down. And I'm 61 years old, so I've fallen quite a few times. I'm 61, so I don't know if all that added to it or it was all one big thing, not just one. It was everything together. Um, I think that probably contributed to my back being bad. Uh, and then not knowing really how to lift stuff. When you're young, back in the '70s and stuff, they didn't have all the rules they have now. In the jobs they tell you how to lift. And they even have films on it and stuff. And back then they didn't. So, it's accumulation of things, ignorance and not knowing really. All I know now is that I'm doing great. Uh, Compared to a whole lot of people, my back doesn't bother me at all. I still have therapy I got to go through and stuff. Because of the nerves that run down your legs. They were all right there where he was working at. So my legs bother me a little bit, but it's just therapy that I have to go through to get to that. Okay, yeah. When I came, we talked about it, and he was telling me that you know I had fracture in there, and then I had two or three vertebrae that were sticking out too far, that were pushed too far out. And he had to bring them in, and fuse them, put screws, pins in them to hold them in, and then he was going to bring the other one, and then screw that one to the other vertebrae that he had already screwed to the lumbar, and uh, he just told me, what, once we do that, you're going to be in great shape, and I had a lot of confidence in him because I could see the confidence in his eyes, that he had no problem doing it. The first 5 days after surgery, it was rough. I felt, my heart, everything hurt. Uh, but they had me, the first day that I had surgery, the next day they had me walking. They told me I could, get up and walk. So every day I would tell them, I was at the hospital still, so I would tell the nurses, could somebody come over here so I can get up and I can take a few steps. I want to walk. And the nurses would come over there and let me walk. And so I knew I was getting better. I knew, I just had to work, do my therapy and stuff. And then they sent me to the therapy hospital. And at the therapy hospital, the first day they didn't do anything because of the COVID. They wanted to make sure they checked and checked me and make sure. But after they started coming in and taking me to the gym and had me do stand up and sit down and then they had like a little stairway that I would walk up and down the stairs. I knew I was getting better. I mean, I wasn't hurting as much. I would hurt a little bit, but hardly at all. And then they had me do leg presses. They had 60 pounds on it, and I did it 100 times. And they were really happy about that. They said, "Mr. Gore, you're advancing very fast." And I was at the therapy for 10 days, and when I left there, I mean, I could walk. They rolled me out on the wheelchair, but they didn't have to because I was ready to walk. And I got in my truck and my son-in-law was driving, but I had no problem getting in the truck and then when I got home, there was like I looked at the stairs, and it's 20 stairs up. I counted them, and there's 20 stairs, and I said, man, if I get up these stairs with not having to stop a bunch of times, I'm happy. And no, I didn't have to stop or anything. I just took a step after step, and I got up there, and my daughter was really happy about that. They didn't want to have to carry me. But that was after I was there 10 days at the therapy, and now that I'm home, I get up in the mornings and I take my grandson to school, and then I come back home and I try to walk inside the apartment and then the first week or so I just stayed there at the apartment, but after that I said, this is not me, I can't stay here. So now I go to the stores and I walk in the stores, 20, 30 minutes, an hour, just walking up and down the aisles. Even if I don't buy nothing, I'm just there to walk, just to, yeah, it's better than the apartment, and now it's been about 5 weeks since the surgery, and like I said, I feel good. I'll do whatever. I'll do anything I want. I just can't lift nothing right now because I don't want to do any. I want to get better first, and then try to lift something heavy or anything like that. But as far as my back feeling good, it feels good. I just want to get back to normal, and yeah, I can see that it's not going to take long. All right. Well, the thing I want to say is to Mr. Sani is thank you very much for what he done. The work he done on my back, because he done a great job. I mean, it's like I said, my back, it don't bother me at all. Hardly, it's I know I got to work on it and stuff to therapy, but as far as like right now, I'm sitting here and it feels great. It don't feel bad or it don't hurt. Uh, um, I just got to get through all the therapy and I'll be great. But I just thank him, from the bottom of my heart, that the job that he did on it.